Hi guys, I'm trying to contain my excitement. Today is a very special day, mon frere, because it is finally, after ages of waiting, the Robron reunion on Emmerdale. Tonight it is the first day, so there is a double bill of Emmerdale, and I'm so excited for the reunion. Us Robron fans have been waiting for ages, and while I watch it tonight, I shall be drinking from my Robron mug, because I am such a massive Robron fan. I've shipped them ever since their first kiss, and I just love them. And I am so excited to see what happens in tonight's episode. I've had such a great week. On Monday I was off, so I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off from now on, and I have college Tuesdays. That went well. We're doing lots of stuff to do with application forms and stuff, and doing lots of sheet work and stuff. But it's good to see my mates again from being on half term. Then on Wednesday I was doing gardening at the garden centre, and it was my first day. Got given the uniform and did some gardening out in the back, and was using this massive hose that I thought was going to blow me away because it's very powerful, and was washing off the tables to put flowers on, and moved them around near the entrance, and they were quite heavy, and did a bit of sweeping up. And then today I got ready for the day ahead, and a nice refreshing shower, and had some taste of the cup of tea, and went on to face it to the listen to the radio bit. My younger brother and his girlfriend went off to college, and my younger sister went off to college. Her mate came and picked her up and took her into college. And my younger brother and sister were in London today on a trip with their art course that they're on. And my older sister's at work, my older brother's in uni, and my dad was at work, and my mum dropped me up to my work placement, and I was a little bit late and got in and met my colleagues and stuff, and put my stuff in the staff room. I was only about 2 minutes late on this because my car kept on cutting out. Well, it kept on stalling because it's a new car, so we're not used to it that much. But I got there and it was all fine, and spent the morning setting up displays. Smashed a little chef ornament thing, but it wasn't my fault because the person that was giving us stuff to put on, we'd said that it was getting a bit crowded, but he didn't listen. So it's fine, it can get glued back together. It's not like smashed to pieces, so it can be easily fixed. So worried I was, and worried I was. What am I? I can't even speak today. I was a bit worried, and the person I was working with, who was also helping me display the stuff, said, "Don't worry, the amount of stuff I've broken, it's fine," and reassured me. And then we also displayed the cakes and stuff like that, and it was making my stomach grumble. It looked so delicious. And then we went and did a bit more display work around the garden centre, and I carried some massive bags of coal for barbecues over to display them, and took a massive trolley and put a load on and displayed them. And then I had my break. I had a bit of a drink and I sat down because my back and knees were hurting because of my dyspraxia. So I just went and sat and chatted with one of my mates who I went to school with, who works in the cafe with her sister. And then I went back to work and did a bit more display work and tidied the place up a bit. Then I went off to have my lunch, and I had a sandwich and a cup of tea that my mate made me, and then I had a donut because it was some of the people that worked there's birthdays, so they were buying cakes and treats and stuff like that. And then I wrote two of the cards for the people that it was their birthdays. Then I made my way back to work out in the garden centre. I spent the afternoon learning how to making barbecues. And when they told me, I was a little bit nervous because I'm good at breaking things, not making things. And I wasn't actually going to be helping make the barbecues because I was going to be doing something else. And I did do a lot of restocking before I then went off and helped with the barbecue stuff. And it's really good. And yeah, so now I know how to make a barbecue. Then I made my way back to the staff room, and it was the end of my shift, and I sat and chatted with my mate who works in the cafe, and had a good catch up with her, and had a drink and a bit of cake, and we sang happy birthday to the people that it's their birthdays, and we put banners up in the staff room. Then I said goodbye to my colleague and friend that I've known for a while, who played rugby with my brothers and knows my dad as well, and he's not in tomorrow, so I won't see him till next Wednesday, and a few of the others that I won't see till next Wednesday. And then made my way out to the car, and my mum was there waiting, and she picked me up from there, and we went off home, got changed out of my uniform, and went onto Facebook to Instagram, and I watched Escape to the Country, and had a cup of tea and a snack, and ended up falling asleep on the sofa because it's taken a lot out of me. I've just had such a busy week, and I know I'm going to probably sleep well tonight. And I saw my coach manager, my work placement coach manager at work placement, and he said how well I was getting on, and he did a flying visit and had to go off to see some of the other people on my courses at their work placement. And I played with my main project doll, and my grandpa called up to see how my first 2 days of working in the garden centre had gone, and he was on the phone for a while talking to me, and it was nice to hear from him, and he was saying how proud he was of me. And my dad went back to work, and I played with my dog out in the garden and through the telescope film for a bit, and watched Robron and Vico Debbie and some stuff off Chord and Beeps I Player, and watched some doll collection videos and some doll hospital videos, and watched Cake Boss and British Bake Off episodes, and watched this painting and drawing competition, and watched some stuff off Beeps I Player and record, and watched the Brits from last night that I didn't get time to watch, and watched some odd soap stuff, and listened to a bit of Anya and a bit of Kylie Minogue and a bit of Coldplay and Panic! At the Disco and Tears for Fears and 21 Pilots and Evanescence, and watched some vlogs and read some blogs and watched some vines. I just can't speak today with all the days, so I just keep on tripping up my words. I worked on my book series and scripts of stories for my Dodge game, and some new songs, and watched some classic Nickelodeon and Disney shows and films, and watched some Disney princess films, and watched The Fosters, Riverdale, and Baby Daddy, and Friends, and Big Brother, and How I Met Your Mother, and Golden Girls, Tin Ladies, Miranda, and some other comedy stuff, and watched The Bill, CIS, and some other crime drama stuff, and Murder She Wrote, and watched Pride and Prejudice, and Downton Abbey, and some other period drama stuff, and watched Phantom of the Opera, and Rocky Horror, and some other musical stuff, and Back to My Own, Blooming Love Rocky Horror, and I watched some Kylie Minogue tours, and I tidied my office up from where I've been working on my book series, getting to a really good part of my book series, and worked on some scripts and stories for my Dog Games show, and went and tidied my Dog Games show up from where I've been filming and editing my Dog Games show, and moved some of the dolls and doll stuff around, and played with my main breeder doll and got them out for me to sort out tomorrow. And I can't wait for Emmerdale tonight, and I watched Home and the Neighbours, and for tea we're having burgers and chips, and I did some arts and craft and illustrating, and did some painting and colouring, and played on Minecraft and COD, and played on Buzz and Wii, and played Ludo and Sorry and some other cards and board games, and played on Stardoll, Friv and Movie Star Planet and some other game sites online, and read a bit of the 10th Social read the 10th series of Fortune Friends book, parts of it. I've always finished that, and also read the Soap magazine and some fashion magazines and gossip magazines like Hello and Vogue, and I watched some episodes of Friends and watched some Classic Doctor episodes, and tomorrow I'm going to be working out in the gardens again, doing some watering of the plants and stuff. It's supposed to be really cold, so I better get a scarf and hat and gloves and wrap up warm. They said that next Friday it's supposed to snow. I love a bit of snow, but when I'm working out in the garden centre, I'm going to be working outside, not so much. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm loving it at my workplace, and the staff are all lovely. I'm hopefully blah 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 blah. I can't even speak. I'm hopefully going to be getting a job out of this at the end of it. Fingers crossed, all being well. I love it there. The staffs are all really lovely, the staff people, and yeah, it's going really well. This vlog is just going to be crazy. I keep on tripping up my words, and yeah, sorry about that. Bear with. And I watched some DVDs and listened to some CDs and vinyl, and worked on some new songs and some new material and played on my keyboard. And I had a bottle sale, and I did some arts and craft and watched Home and Away Neighbours from today and some old soap stuff like Skins and Waterloo and Grange Hill, and some episodes of Gossip Girl, Glee, New Girl, Pretty Little Lies, and some other teen drama stuff. And I had some toast and a cup of full milk, and I watched Narnia and watched some sci-fi fantasy films and shows, and listened to a bit of Panic at the Disco and Paramore, and listened to a bit of Giant Rant, loved about the 80s, and did a bit of karaoke, loved a bit of sing-song, even done a bit of Town Deaf, and I listened to a bit of Shania Twain, loved a bit of country music and Dolly Parton and the Pentatonics, and watched the Hannah Montana movie, and Sweet Love for Saki Cody, and some other Disney show stuff, and I watched the Drake and Josh movie, and there was some Phoebe Place movie, and some other Disney films, and I am off to go watch some soap stuff and sort my dolls and dollhouse out. And yeah, today has been so much fun. I'm loving work placement, and I cannot wait to see what tomorrow brings me at work placement. And then it'll be the weekend, and I've got lots of exciting things coming in the next few months, and I'm just so excited. I hope you've all had a lovely day today, and all have a lovely Friday tomorrow, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye.